and minerally depleted. So your blood sugar is going like that. So you fill it up, you actually confuse your body. It thinks it's going to get something, it gets nothing. And then you're starving and you get nothing. That's why you get this diabetes, because our blood sugar is going crazy because they're not getting any minerals, these young kids. There's another, there was a law in 1974, it was passed before that if you changed food, say like low-fat sour cream, you had to call it imitation sour cream. Low-carb pasta had to be imitation pasta, but no one bought it because it's imitation. So lobbyists threw money. It's still a law, but no one enforces it. There's no cream in low-fat sour cream. Look at it. It's a bunch of scientists that have figured out different things they can put together that look and taste like sour cream with less grams, but there's no cream. There's no food value in it. So your body gets it, and it can't take anything from it. Positive mental attitude. This is maybe the biggest. A positive mental attitude. Stress is massive. Emotional stress will send you to a hypersympathetic state, and your body will just break down, degenerate. And then chiropractic care, we'll get into that, why that's important. Defense against all disease is your nervous system. It's the master system. It controls the immune, the digestive, the muscular, the endocrine, the circulatory, and the elimination, all right here. The master system, and that's what we work with. When we adjust your spine, we're releasing the nervous system. We're removing interference and allowing your body to function better. That's our whole goal. It has nothing to do with popping bones. It has to do with freeing the nervous system up. And one cause of all disease is your body not working right. We talked about that. Physically, chemically, emotionally. That's it. If your body's physically, chemically, and emotionally in balance internally, you'll be healthy. You can take on just about anything. So this is what we specialize in. This is your spine. Inside is the spinal cord, and the nerves come off. Go to your heart, your liver, your stomach. Now, if you have a subluxation here, and maybe 50% of this information is getting through, the reason that can be get you into a state of disease, create symptoms, is because your heart is new every 100 days. Every 100 days, your heart is every cell in your heart is completely new. Every year, your body's 98% new. That's why we say we want you to be in a state of regeneration. So the cell that was made to replace it is as strong or stronger. Now, if there's interference here, the cell that replaces it is going to be weaker. And then your heart can start to malfunction. You can get high blood pressure, or tachycardia, or this or that. Regeneration, that's what it's all about. Regeneration, regeneration. So without the nerves, what happened to Superman when he broke this top bone in his neck? Christopher Reeve. Yeah, he was paralyzed. Now, subluxation isn't that severe.
It's an exciting day.
It's like a minute paralysis. That's a strong term, but it's instead of no information getting through, maybe only 90% of the information is getting through, or 20% of the information. It just depends on the severity of each person.
Okay.
But if we were on the phone and you had half signal and I was telling you how to rebuild my house, it's not going to get rebuilt properly.
Okay.
Same thing with your body. It's really that simple.
Okay.
And there it is. And that's what the central nervous system.
Yeah,
that's what
that's
controls every other cell, tissue, and organ in your body. And we talk a lot about the subluxation. There it is. They actually found out about this as a guy had kidney failure. And he was a healthy guy. They couldn't figure out what was going on. They did an autopsy, and that was literally how his nerve looked. It's a severe case, but you can have a 90% occlusion in an artery in your heart and never know it. It's the same thing with the nerve. You can have a 90% occlusion of a nerve and never know it. That's why it's always great for everyone to get checked. Just get checked. And then you see this disc wearing down, that's that degeneration we talked about. That's that degeneration. Nerve irritation in the muscles and the ligaments. 80% of the time, there's no pain here. But there's no way that body's going to function properly.
So if you had an x-ray, would you have seen that then?
Yes. You'll see, number one, that this hole won't be as big, and when you draw the lines, it'll just jump out at you. So the brain's the control center. It's the software. When we adjust you, we want to create a software upgrade. Reboot the system. Your body's the hardware. Your brain generates energy to the body through the spinal cord, the lifeline, to every nerve, organ, cell, and tissue in the body. There it is. Health is the result of the body regenerating properly. Our specialty is to adjust the spine to correct and prevent subluxations. It's that simple. That's what we do. And we want to get you here. Everyone say regeneration.
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 There we go. Fred, regeneration.
Right.
That's it. Remember that. Sickness is a result of not regenerating. We've talked about it. It takes time to regenerate. That's the key. There's 6 different systems in your body we went over. It takes 12 weeks for a system to regenerate. So the people who are severely out of balance, it can take 18 months to regenerate. It takes time. Most people aren't waiting to put in the time. Nothing happens overnight. Health is expressing 100% life energy. Another attitude, you see your doctor when you're sick and you better have insurance. By the time you're sick, you have a symptom. That means your body's been out of balance for a long time. It's better to go and get checked right away, to adopt healthy habits right away, so just avoid this whole sickness thing. Your body's smarter than any doctor. Your body is the greatest doctor in the world. We all came from 2 half cells. 2 half cells created you, and me. I mean, it's an intelligence that's hard to really fathom. You can take a little acorn, and with fertile soil and water and sunlight, you can get an oak tree. So this intelligence, it doesn't malfunction unless it's not given the raw materials it needs. If you don't give the acorn water, you're not going to get the oak tree. If you don't give it sunlight. So all we need to do is give our body the raw materials it needs. The nutrition, the exercise, the positive attitude, the adjustment. And rest. The average American sleeps 5.5 hours. You need 7 to 8 to fully regenerate. If you can't get it, taking 20 minutes, just 20 minutes in the middle of the day to just stop, close your eyes, and relax. It will make a huge difference. Yeah, I mean, the body's incredible. It's really incredible. And our job is just to help remove that interference, and I'm responsible. Winston Churchill said the greatest power in humanity is responsibility. That's why there's rhinos all over the office. It's a symbol for taking charge of your life, taking responsibility, taking charge of your health. Today's the day. Let's make the commitment. It costs money to stay healthy. I mean, that's true. It does cost money. But it costs a lot more money if you wait. 50% of all bankruptcies in the United States are for medical bills. I mean, waiting is very dangerous. A spinal surgery costs at least $50,000, and half the time you're no better or worse. Because once you've gone to that phase 4 degeneration, it's tough. Prevention makes more sense. Waiting is dangerous. We talked about that today. Prevention. We've all seen an 80-year-old that looked like they were 60 and a 50-year-old that looked like they were 70. Well, the 50-year-old, they didn't practice prevention, so their body degenerated, so they prematurely aged. Where the 80-year-old that looked 60, they practiced prevention. They looked younger. So that's it. I appreciate y'all coming out. If any of your churches or community or work ever want, we've given speeches at Budweiser, Honeywell. We go over nutrition, exercise, how to lose weight healthy, anything like that. We're open, no charge. We just want to help the people who are interested out there live a healthier, happier life. So I'm going to give each of you 4 cards. And the reason for 4 comes out of the Bible, the parable of the sower. And it says the first seed is going to fall in the rocky soil and get dried up and wither away. You might give the card to someone who knows someone who had a bad experience with chiropractic or something. They're not interested. And the second seed falls on the weeds and gets choked out. Maybe you give it to someone who, I don't know, their friends are negative, whatever it is, they're not going to make it. Then the third says the seed falls on the sandy soil and then it gets washed away. So you give it to someone, maybe they come in here for 2 or 3 visits, but they're one of the people that aren't willing to wait. And the fourth falls on the fertile ground. That's what we're hoping. That the card will find somebody who's wants to make a change. They're looking for answers and they're committed to getting healthy. And that's our goal. And if you know anyone this week who is interested in coming in, they have till next Friday. We'll do $20 for the whole first visit. Consultation, exam, and x-ray is just $20 just to see if we can help them. And we can help them make a change in their life. So, well, thank you. I appreciate y'all coming out. I know you've been working all day, and have a great evening.
Me work?
Well,
Every day's work. Come on, here we